really interesting example of that is another really big security concept right now is zero trust. That's thrown around all over the place. Zero trust, zero trust, zero trust. There's a lot of different things that go into zero trust, but basically it's more or less just think about a shift to more whitelist only. So only the things we say are allowed are allowed. Now, this was a concept years and years ago in IT. It was a fantastic example of one of those IT security things that made people hate IT. So it's not something SWCTech has traditionally done in our normal agreements. And this is another example of something you get in a cybersecurity agreement. A really easy example of that is application whitelisting and blacklisting. This is one that cyber insurance providers have on their questionnaire, all of them. Every questionnaire I have had the pleasure of looking at has had that question on there. So like an iPhone, for example, every app that's on the App Store gets approved by Apple. You don't have that on Windows and Android. Nobody's looking out for you except you and the services and applications you pay for. So if you have the necessary access on your computer, you can go out and install absolutely any application you can download that will run on a normal PC. Malicious ones, not malicious ones. In the zero trust model, the only thing that's allowed on your computer is what we say is allowed. So we implement some software on your computer and we get a baseline of the applications that are used by your business to do business. And then we say, okay, this is what's allowed. And then anytime something that's not on that whitelist, that zero trust list, tries to run, we block it. And then we report that back to SWCTech's Security Operations Center, and they take a look at the alert and, oh yeah, this was definitely malicious. We need to take some incident response plan actions. Or we look at it and say, oh, this might be an engineer trying to do something legitimate. We might need to call them and see what's going on. We do a lot of work with machinists and things like that, and you would not believe all of the ridiculous and costly applications they have just to be able to speak the same language and read drawings that their clients and partners are sending them. So, it's possible that somebody's out there trying to download a legitimate application that we need to allow to run, or maybe one that was purporting to be legitimate and allow them to read that file, but turned out to not be legitimate.